Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Distant Worlds 2 Episode 6, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Major Mildew. Alright. Is there anyone else to be named? Oh, yeah, there was a new admiral. Okay, let's roll that as well. That's going to Frostlight. So we have two admirals. We stole the territory map for the Islicis Federation, and we had a tiny bit of resources raided from this station. Now the station is going to need repair because this pirate hit it. So let's take a look at Islicis. So the Islicis has like a weird sort of long colony here, and they have the two new independent colonies inside of it. So those new independent colonies is this one, Horgilium 4 with the Okuro on it, and then also Dubat with the Xenox on it. The Xenox are very similar to our race. They're very cautious like we are. So they are probably closer to being incorporated than the others, but the problem is they're very, very far away. There's a huge range between us and them. All right, Critical Foxes. I want you to head over to here. Oh, no, these are allies. Never mind. This is Venomous Star Gang. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where there could be a fleet battle. I could go to over here. What's getting attacked? I don't think there's hostiles here anymore. Although I don't really have sensor data there. What about Naboo? Naboo has the Naboo Haunt, which is owned by the Lost Rock Warriors. But this has a strength of 980 or 958, so that's a little too strong for us to take on. So in order to take that on, I'm going to want some additional frigates. What about over here in Kamuri? There was enemies here at some point. There was some pirate escorts from the Menacing Dagger. Yeah, so let's go down here and let's patrol this area. So I'm going to say guard the Pristine Lakes Lounge, which is a resort of mine that is currently being raided. And that gives my fleet actually something to do, which would be productive because they haven't really been doing anything yet. Yeah, some of the enemies that I've interacted with so far has been creatures, and creatures move around a lot, so the creature at Antares here probably has moved on and is not here anymore, so if I went back there, I would discover that they have left. And here's the fleet moving to Kamuri. This main sequence star that has some piracy issues. But I will top up the fleet when they get home. So let's go to the starport. Two more frigates. Oh, and we are being actively attacked at Naboo. You know what? Fleet, sorry, reroute you to Naboo. I have bases here in Naboo, and it's a little bit closer than Kamuri, so I'm gonna just move over there. Ooh. I found more fuel at Zakandir or whatever that was. That's down here at this white dwarf star. A lot of good fuel there. My resource scarcity is basically just fuel, a little bit of polymer, but mostly fuel. Fuel I'm hurting for. I only have one fleet so far, yes. So my resort is definitely getting raided. I'll get there after I defend my first battle over here in Naboo. And then some new frigates that will be rolled into a new fleet are rolling off the line now. The Hyperdrive is about 4 years away, and Seleucid language just queued itself back up. So I'm going to see about something else. I'm going to research basic space commerce instead of this Seleucid language. Seleucid language keeps taking a backseat. And then after that, targeting and countermeasures. Do I have basic mining? I think I have fast mining, but not even basic mining. No, it's completed. Okay. So where's my fleet right now? Yep, they're en route to Naboo. Taking a look at the pirate relations, we can see which pirates are strong and which aren't. So the Fire Invaders and the Xenox Horde don't even have known military strength. The Lost Rock Warriors are the ones raiding to our southwest. Or actually, the Menacing Dagger Syndicate is the ones down there. So here's the Lost Rock Warriors, and they're the ones in Naboo, I believe. And that's what I'm coming to protect first. Taking Naboo out. The Lost Rock Warriors there. A new message. Effective diplomacy, Haqqanish culture, and customs research completed. Really? All the way? Dang, that is a lot of sabotage. There it is. We have completely stolen that tech. 100%. Which is kind of impressive. And that mission is now completed by Von Deathheart. And we have new frigates rolling off the line. So these new frigates here are probably going to be added to the original fleet for now, until I have enough of these frigates to roll a second fleet. But I want a first fleet that is able to actively defend itself pretty well before I roll a second one. So the Critical Fox's fleet is about 1,000 strength, which is pretty good. Because yeah, I'm getting raided blind out here. And they're stealing like silicon and stuff like that. So they just stole silicon from this mining station. Yeah, the Critical Foxes have almost arrived at Hukuranai, and we won't kick some butt. What's the name of the homeworld? Sippin 5? Or Elfoy? This is the moon of Sipan 5. Elfoy. Asrad just stole territory map of Sakura Alliance. So this is an updated map of their territory. Critical Fox is almost at Naboo. As you can see, there's a good maybe dozen ships that are going to hit there immediately. Because Naboo is under constant attack by the Rock Warriors. Do the Rock Warriors have a base here? I don't know if they actually have a pirate base here. I think they're just sending ships to harass. So, Critical Foxes, you are going to be assigned the patrol of Naboo. So that's your current goal here, patrolling Naboo and keeping them away. Or maybe it's... I want to say Naboo, but like, Naboo is something else, you know, from a different universe. And basic space commerce is completed, so I can have a commerce center. That then picks up target tracking and countermeasures after that. So where's those pirates? Here's some of the... Yep, here's a pirate ship that's gonna get rocked by us. So you can see their shields are about to go down. Their armor's starting to get punctured. Armor and shields are gone, and now we're working on the hull. And they're gone. Sup. Sup, pirates. Get out of here. It's my home. Alright, so Naboo is cleared. It is... So there is a haunt here. I'm going to try to clear the haunt. It's going to be a tight fight. But Critical Foxes, I think, is up to the task. So I'm going to attack them. So I don't much appreciate them being, you know, aggressive pirates and all. I do have a lot of money that I can roll some more. Yeah, I could capture it. Roll some additional ships. Now, the benefit is the weapons that they're using on this... No, they're not missile. Never mind. I thought briefly that they were missile-based weapons. Wow, my fleet is not really pushing. Yeah, they're just getting smoked. We're getting attacked by their little fighter planes that they're deploying, which is why it doesn't look like we're moving towards them yet. But some of our ships are already disabled, so we might want to retreat out of this, because this station is cooking our bacon. All right, let's go refuel and repair. And top up with ships. It might be wise for us to push towards hyperdrive tech, and then to try to get actual real interstellar destroyers, which are way better suited for taking out enemy bases. So with that in mind, the targeting tech here... where is targeting tech? Target tracking. So target tracking, and I'm going to rush, and then I'm going to actually push that above hyperdrive, and then countermeasures I'm going to rush as well. So I'm going to get target tracking and countermeasures in just a matter of days, and then push towards destroyers. So then the next system that's probably going to need help, I'm not really worried about Stennis, because it's not exactly in my territory. It's probably back to Naboo. Naboo is pretty much the only system that is getting harassed regularly. Von Deathheart just got rapid point defense from the Braxios group. Good steal. Very good steal. And I am going to run the last giveaway. So resetting the eligibility for that. Again, here's the details about that. All you got to do once you see the timer up is to type join giveaway, which is now. There it is, 5-minute timer. Good luck. And this is for a Distant Worlds 1 key donated by the developer. Frostlight, why don't you have a face? You're very shadowy, aren't you? So they raided me, but didn't get any loot. And then I just got advanced tracking just now. So then, destroyers is going to be queued up instead of hyperdrive. Even though we're pretty far in hyperdrive, I want to get destroyers first. And to boost this, I need 80,000 credits, so that's not exactly something I can afford right now. You can see that my some of my frigates that got disabled due to, I believe, a lack of our hyperdrives went offline. Some of them are getting blown up. And then we captured another foreign agent. Oh man, there's so many agents. Well, this dude, honestly, he's a lawful double agent. Why won't you be recruited? There we go. We got him. I was wondering why he hasn't turned. I don't know if I want him, though. Like, I'm going to dismiss you. I don't know why I paid for you. Bye. Alright, so taking a look at these two. They're both measured. I should have just returned him, because he sucked. He was honestly... He probably got himself captured on purpose. So... What should the priority be? Here we go. What should be our priority here? There's some choices there. Get destroyers, recruit the prisoners, colonize, improve relationship with independent colonies to colonize them, or something that you suggest. And basic countermeasures is now done. So now we're getting hyperdrives and interstellar destroyers. Advanced deflectors are suggested, so I'm actually going to roll them out before hyperdrive. Advanced deflectors is going to take less than a year, whereas this takes 3 years. So we'll try to get better shields, because that seems a bit time sensitive. So the Critical Fox's fleet is still trying to repair and refuel at the starbase. Not all of them made it out of Naboo, because I recklessly attacked a pirate base that was many times stronger than I was. This Naboo haunt run by the Lost Rock Warriors. But we'll get back there at some point. We did weaken them up a bit, as you can see. Their strength went from 900 to 700. And who are you? Accept trade? No, no thanks. And the advanced deflectors, I will rush. So we'll get that in just 100 days. Now, some of these are warnings that I'm being attacked. My exploration ships are getting attacked, but they're very, very far away from my core. So it's not really a fight that I necessarily need to care about, because it's not like it's close to me or it even matters. But there is some resort bases close by that I do want to add. So I'm going to build a resort at R and a resort at Bispin. And a resort at Species. Species is one of those that I wanted to colonize too, but it got deprioritized. And looks to be continued deprioritized for now, at least. So that there is the last giveaway. And it's going to Nightbot. Nightbot, you could not have possibly typed eligibility. So let me re-roll that. It is really actually going to Marauder. Congratulations, Marauder. I like how he was the first one to scream rigged. Rigged! In my favor. Haha. And there's the last key. Congrats. And, thank you to the developers for donating. So Naboo is getting slammed. Deflectors just got researched. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pare down my research because you guys look to say I should focus on destroyers. So I'm going to have destroyers be my sole research for a bit. But let's take a look at the difference. So this is a difference of 3.18 years to 6.33 years. So pulling it down to just the one, you know, like halves the length. And we stole Haqqanish history and traditions, which is down here. So that is 2/3 complete. How's my fleet? They're still refueling. So 4 are low fuel, 3 are damaged, 5 are okay. What I am going to want to do is, at this point... No gifts. At this point, I'm going to scuttle the ones that didn't make it out of Naboo. The ones that are basically just getting camped by the haunt. Oh no, there's none that are getting camped by the haunt anymore. Good. So instead, I'm going to refit the fleet to the latest designs. And then I'm going to add to the fleet and go back to Naboo to guard it. Probably not to go to the pirate base itself, but to protect my other investments. So, where can I build? There's not really a delay on any of my spaceports, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, not 4 yet. And get destroyers is my priority. So all these new ships are going to be rolled into the Critical Fox's defense fleet to help defend Naboo from the constant harassment of enemies. There's also some enemies at around Essegoy, but the spaceport is probably going to be able to defend. Good enough. Oh, and we have a new upgraded map for the Islis Federation. So this Federation up here. There it is. And, yep, this is right where we stole the Federation map from the Islis Alliance. Picking it up like nothing happened. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. Silly internet, silly power, everything in flux. So we were in the process of retrofitting our Critical Fox's defense fleet so that we could, and I'm going to add Lucky Envoy to the fleet as well, so that we could actually start to defend our territory that is getting raided by the pirates. Because pirates are no good. And here they're rolling off the line. So there's only one more to be built. And then we'll start defending ourselves. I wonder how I'm doing on victory conditions. So my policy settings, I'm going to just make sure that that's set back to what it's supposed to be. The prisoners are still imprisoned. My spies still spying. My ambassadors doing their stuff. The independent colonies. Okay. That all is looking right. I'm surprised I haven't gone to Spiosis or whatever it's called, but I really haven't had the money for a colony ship yet. Alright, what do we got? We got the discovery of the super research star that I should get a research station out to, and then I think that's the last frigate that I wanted, so that means that our fleet now has 9 frigates, 1 is damaged, 3 is low fuel, a total of Yeah, 9 frigates. So they're being repaired now as we speak. Maybe I'll do one more frigate. So there's... Oh, I can't afford it yet. But I'll be able to afford it soon. So 10 frigate ship. Okay. Nice. Just checking in on everything. So here's the new resource location when I have the money for it. God, look at that all research bonus. Oh, it's lovely. And we're working on the Bispin resort. The R resort is queued up. The Speowasis resort probably on hold because it's in hostile territory. Speowasis. You stole a galaxy map from the Braxios group. Nothing really has changed there. And Critical Foxes now has no missions, so I'm going to set them up to move to Naboo, or Naboo, as I've been calling it, so we can start running defenses. Some of those ships are still a little iffy in terms of damage, but they're good enough. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my direction here. It's even closer to come up here to Essegoy. So I'm gonna set them up to guard Essegoy. Because I don't really like getting constantly annoying attacks. There is a lot of UI happening, yes. Lots of UI stuff. So there is the money for the last frigate I wanted. Rolling that out. Runs me into the red a little bit, but we'll recover pretty quick. And that will be my 10 frigates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, only count 8. Oh, because one is else. Well, I don't know. Okay, 8, I guess. So, the menacing dagger offers us protection, decline. And then the claim of superiority offers protection, decline as well. Lost rocks, decline. And fire invaders, decline. Basically, they're offering if I want to pay for protection, and I don't. I like to fight them. So I'm just ignoring their... calling them offers, they're more like demands. It's like, you pay us or we attack you. And I'm saying, alright, attack me. So how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I do have 10. There we go. Now I have all 10. Oh, no. 11? Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. So all of these now are currently... Oh, this one's not... This one's disabled. This one broke. I'm going to scuttle it. That's why it wasn't actually part of the fleet. So there's some Xenex Horde here in my home system, but the Critical Foxes is set up to AI defend, so they're going to be defending my territories now. So I don't really have to worry about it too much. So some of them are up here in and around Essegoy, defending against this forceful deception system, or ship, this escort. And then some of them are in my home system defending Sipan 5 and elsewhere. So they are doing exactly what I want them to do, and I'm just going to leave them alone. Nice. Destroyers are only 1.44 years away, because we've been solely focusing on that with our entire research force. So the only thing I could do to try to speed this up is to try to get as many research stations up as possible. So as soon as I have my money in the black, not in the red, I will do just that. Checking in on the colonies here. Essegoy. Making some nice gross revenue. So finally it's getting developed to the point where we're nearly, we're making money off of them, which is good. And some of the Xanax raid pirate group are coming up dry. They're not actually getting any money from us. So here's a frigate battle against some escorts. Oh, I think we just blew them up. Yeah, he just blew them up. Yeah, you can see all the... Oh, there we are. There's the brunt of our fleet here. Guarding. They're heading to refuel. They're pretty good in fuel. I'm going to have them be somewhat looser formation so that they can spread out and attack more. And this will be a defense fleet. And I think the automation just set them up to split the fleet a little bit so that there's multiple fleets defending, and I'll allow it. So this is the fourth fleet is a fleet of attack. It's 3 frigates and 2 fuel. And then the defense fleet is the remainder. It's 4 frigates, a fueler, and 2 troop transports. So they're dividing up so that they can defend the territory a little bit better. We just got an updated map from the Braxios group, so here they are. Can't really tell what direction they're moving in, but I think they're going to make Stinus a refuel station. So if I ever go to war with them, that they're going to use that as a platform for war. Hi, I'm Madney. Welcome. I'm glad that you're enjoying the Oxygen Not Included content. And of course, Heavy Lift as well. Alright, yeah, I will assign the defense fleet to investigate reports of threats at Yavin. Yavin is being attacked by the Dagger people. The Dagger, what are they called? The Menacing Dagger Syndicate, I believe. I think that's who's over here. No, this is Xanax Horde. I'm mistaken, but still, they're going to go address that. Destroyers are only a matter of days away. So the Lost Rock Warriors are the ones messing with Naboo, and then Yavin, and down this way is the Xanax Horde. I don't really know where their HQ is at, but they're somewhere down that way. Okay, you've decided to steal maps for the Islis Federation, and we found the Xanax Horde's home, which is here somewhere, and a colony of Atuks. So where are they? They are over here. So they are extremely passive and reckless and unreliable. And they reproduce like crazy, but never ever migrate. Very immutable. Got it. Alright, so these attacks should be getting tamped down pretty soon because we're deploying our fleets out. So if we take a look at Critical Fox's fleet is going to Yavin, 4th fleet is going up to Geonosis, and as soon as I get a little bit more money, I'll be rolling more ships out that way. I'm also going to go a little bit longer than originally scheduled because I crashed, and that will make up for the crash, I hope. Nothing like a good crash to ruin your day. So there are some ships here, like the Axe of Sipan, or Sipan, that doesn't belong to one fleet or the other. So I'm going to start to assign the ones that are unbound. And then over here, I can check on victory progress. Oh, someone's doing well. So you can see this is the progress meter of like the threshold to win. And I'm obviously leading. I'm number 1. We are number 1. I don't mind that. Is there a repair ship for the disabled ships? So if you do have disabled ships, you can send, if they're totally disabled, you can send construction ships to go fix them up. And that will be something that the AI will automatically do as well. So with all of my construction ships that are automated, let's go find them. Some of these guys, like this one, the Wild Wager, is probably repairing a ship right now. Yes. So here's a perfect example. The Wild Wager here is heading to this cargo shuttle who had been raided and attacked to go fix it from being disabled automatically. I didn't have to do anything. It just did it. It's very much the reason why I say if you turn off automation entirely, there is like no way that you're going to be able to micromanage everything, because it's just mind-boggling how much stuff happens through automation. We got destroyers. There it is. All right, next up, getting the hyperdrive, which I think is probably going to be our sole next project. So when it comes to destroyers, obviously I don't have the bankroll for them just yet. But a destroyer is about 7,300 credits. And then if we take a look at the ship design of a destroyer versus a frigate, so you can see the frigates have a size of about 439, and the destroyers have a size of 596. If I edit them, you can kind of see the difference. So this destroyer here, here's what the destroyers look like. What is its sporting? It is sporting 2 torpedoes, a laser cannon, a long-range cannon, 2 particle beams, medium and small, 2 rail guns, multi-beam defense, and a wave bomb for orbital bombardment, as well as armor and multiple sensors. Kind of the faster way to check here is yeah, where is the component list? Well, yeah, I guess this is the way to show the true component list of its. On the right here, you'll have the size, hull size, crew capacity, the attack and defense strength, maneuvering, and all of that. What is the recommendation? Oh, just that it's a low maneuvering ship. Its range and its DPS, shields, you know, all those sort of stats. So as soon as I get the money... Oh, yeah, I have the money for one. So let me roll one out right now. And we'll see it's just sort of calculated fleet strength compared to the frigates that we have. Oh, that's nasty. My colony is being attacked. There's no way that that's going to go unanswered. It's going to get... They stole 1,000 credits. Okay, not a big deal. Annoying, but not a big deal. Does show me that I need a fleet up at down at Harkarani to defend. Stole a few more credits, no problem. Still less than they would have extorted me for. And the raiders at Harkarani got beaten back. Here's the defense force. Here's the raiders, and then here's the defenders. Defenders are obviously automatically recruited when automated. And yeah. I win. They keep trying to reinvade, though. There are waves of them. Honestly, they're doing pretty good. So, one of the things that I could do... Who do I have close? 4th Fleet... Oh, both of my fleets got automatically deployed kind of the wrong direction. One's at Stintus, at Genuisis, and the other is... I had sent to Yavin, so they're both kind of like out of position, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, that happens. So here's the destroyer. Finally, if you were wondering about that destroyer, we finally got the destroyer tech. Where are they? And they have about double the combat power of a frigate. Just about double. I am going to add them to the Critical Fox's defense fleet. And then I'm going to have them go out to the planet that is getting messed with. Unless I crash again, which is exactly what happened. Damn you! I wonder if this has happened to other creators. Maybe they just play at 1 speed, so they avoid it. Normally, I would say that playing at 2 speed is a good way to avoid it, but not tonight. Not tonight. Is there a meta? I don't know. I haven't played enough to know if there's a meta for fleet design or not. So, do I have my ship yet? Oh, no, I unhave my ship now. Cute. Well, I guess we can celebrate twice, right, guys? Going back in time like this. Oh, don't crash again. There we go. We're good, we're good. So under construction, 55%. And here we can see the raids failing. The Clan of Superiority wave survival, more or less. I don't think that, I don't think sending my, my fleets down here, I don't believe that they're going to get here in time, but I'll send them anyway. Yeah, exactly. Just a little accidental time travel back in time. That's the way we do it. So here's the destroyer again. And you, my little destroyer, are going to be added to Crit Fox fleet. And then sent down to the planet in need. Now, deploying to these battles would be a lot faster if I had the Hyperdrive tech. Hyperdrive tech is a pretty significant jump. United Braxius Group, we got the new map. And the Clan of Superiority raided Hokenarai or whatever. I keep saying it differently every time, but they didn't actually obtain any loot. So they raided, but they did nothing, effectively. And if I take a look at the colonies here, it hasn't really affected the development of the colonies either. Ooh. That's a nice planet. Oh, is it inhabited? Oh, it's already inhabited. I got it. I was like, I'm going to colonize that bad boy, but nope. People already live there. Or the crazy monkeys live there. I don't know. Whoever they are. They're weird. So the pirates just finished up their raid, and they left. I don't think they're here anymore. Which means that my fleets that were coming to their defense, I'm going to set up as automatic defense fleets instead. So you guys are going to be invaders, defenders, defenders. And they're now set up on AI. So all the ships just arrived in time to do nothing. They're a little slow, but they're going to be speeding up once they get Hyperdrive. To rush Hyperdrive, I need still 13k to crash it. Yep, I'll be patient. So it looks like the United Brachios group is like the least to worry about. They are way behind in terms of development, colonization, territory, research, and all that. Isilis Federation, the Human Federation to the northeast, these guys are the most advanced. Who are you guys? I have no idea who they are. They're brand new. I just discovered them, I guess. Who are you? Why didn't I get a prompt? There's some sort of Hakonish federation that I have not yet met, I guess. But I have information about? I'm really confused. But yeah, they're up here into the east. Just checking, did I do the last giveaway before the power outage? Yes. I've given away every key. Now, there's still, of course, the Discord game giveaway that will happen, you know, in a week or two. And that's a lot more games than this. My spaceport's gonna blow you up. So there's some raiders here at the Essegoy spaceport that I believe that I'm sending my fleets in automatically. Yeah. The Evasion fleet and the Critical Foxes fleet will be moving there. Vaughn, you've just stolen Sakura Alliance's map and got away with it. Great. So the last thing I wanted to do before ending is I wanted to just demonstrate hyperdrive technology a little bit before wrapping up. So I wanted to get a hyperdrive battleship or something like that, a hyperdrive destroyer out, just to show you the differences in speed. Oh, he was exposed? Just a heads up? Okay. So he is going to a different federation where he's not exposed. So he doesn't have any fail chances, you can see. Alright, hyperdrive done in one day. There it is. Hyperdrive tech complete. Now what that means is almost every ship in my entire fleet is going to be scheduled to retrofit, as you'll see. As soon as these guys finish their current job, they will be sent back to retrofit. Same with the construction ships. Here. Well, they're all doing other things. But that means that as soon as I have the money to make any ship that can utilize that technology, I will do so. And first contact for, an independent colony of Ackdarians. Nice. So, you guys, diplomacy leading to peaceful colonization, obviously. So you are where? Way out here. Yeah, that's a bit of a haul. But I'm glad that it's not deeply embedded into an enemy territory. And they want limited trade authorization. Offer treaty? Done. Nice. So we already have another trading partner. Now, it is worth mentioning that, like, because of the way the galaxy will develop, you can sometimes get a crazy amount of wonderful opportunities to expand and form allies really early on, or you could end up in a galaxy which is full of hostile jerks that want you dead. And there's very little that you can do other than just re-roll a new galaxy to avoid that. So it actually adds a lot of replayability in that way. You know, every galaxy that you get, some will screw you over and some will make everything super easy. It's kind of fun getting both. All right, let's fulfill that promise of building a souped up destroyer before ending. So, create Destroyer 2. The Saipan Fury. So this Destroyer 2 will have the Jirax Hyperdrive tech installed, which will render it a lot faster than previous ships. And then 4th Fleet is actually just retrofitting right now. We researched Slukin dialogue, and everything is under attack. They have the gall to even come here at my homeworld. So here's a little escort attacking my homeworld. Obviously they're going to lose and they're going to blow up, but, you know. Asagoi just got another tsunami. I think that's their second. Oh, and they're jumping out instead of being blown up. Smat. Now my Saipan Fury Destroyer is 57% done. When it's fully done, I'm going to sick them on some of their annoying gnats and fleas. It's basically what they are attacking me right now. And we're researching construction yards, small spaceports under space construction, and pulse blast weapons. Better weapons. Oh, they stole a good amount of credits. I haven't really been defending. I wasn't geared up to do proper defense when I told all of the pirates everywhere to go walk. So here it is. Here's the destroyer that we wanted. Saipan Fury. So let's go ahead and send them to somewhere distant that's being attacked, just to show you the deployment speed. So they're going to come to help out with this destroyer there. No, don't crash. Game, for real. I know I was panning around a lot. You're killing me, game. Wasn't I going to do that one at a time so it wouldn't happen? Yeah, I did say that. But then I was like, you know what? Caution to the wind. Fight them all. To be fair, some of them didn't really have a lot of ships, so they were making me pay extortion fees, but they weren't threatening me because they don't live nearby. So I was just paying them for the sake of paying them. And then others actually did have proper forces near me and obviously are raiding the heck out of me now. So where's that destroyer? Did I unget that again? Yes, I ungot it. Here it is again. Alright, Siphon Fury, let's go. I will roll you to Horkerenai. Out here. So let's see if I can't see it jumping. So here it's jumping at 133,333 speed. Compared to... It's only really fair to compare it to other combat ships. Well, this combat ship's moving at 49, but I think it's not actually jumping. Okay, here's one that's about to jump, the Siphon Justice. Come on. Colossal Quake at Chidu. Oh, wow. Their world just got rocked. Where's my other destroyer? Here it is. Oh, well, it's out of fuel. It's not going anywhere. Oh, my other destroyer actually got there first and destroyed the attacker. So it's not a good demonstration because, yeah, they just won. What version of the game am I currently playing? The up-to-date version. I am playing 1019, I believe. Well, the good news is I survived for 5 and change hours. I would go longer, but the dogs need to be taken care of and that kind of jazz. And that about wraps it up for me. Thank you for watching Distant Worlds 2, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this series is a casual one, where I'm just introducing a new game to the channel. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you're wondering if this game will return to the channel sometime in the future after this stream is finished airing on YouTube, the answer is simple. It might. It is up to you. Distant Worlds 2 is proposed for me to play in the months of April and May, so if you want to see more of it, vote when it comes up in the polls. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you later.